flower friends, it's Nicole from Flower Hill Farm, and tonight I'm hosting the biggest bouquet bar of the year, maybe of all time. I can't tell, I gotta count up the buckets. Anyway, I did a huge harvest. I also brought in just a few dozen sunflowers from flower friend Gina. Flower friend Gina had an abundance of sunflowers this week, and the florist she usually sells to is on vacation. So I said, Gina, I'll buy you the sunflowers, we'll add them to mine, we'll put them at the bouquet bar. So I have a lot of stuff available for people today. Rudbeckia, gladiola, I got my glad is back and she's better than ever. Remember this one? Oh, I love that one. Ooh. Anyway, lots of glads. This one looks like it's screaming already. We are finally back in business. Anyway, I do have a gladiola issue. This happens to be the good crop. Can you see me? I can't even tell. Anyway, I have so many gladiolas and so many sunflowers and so many rudbeckia and so many snapdragons and asters and basil and bells of Ireland and limelight, millet and phlox and zinnias. Oh, the zinnias. Buckets of zinnias and status, and guess what else? My first two Lysianthus. I don't know what they are. This one is obviously a white. It's not a Dublini, so I'm guessing it's just the ABC white. And this one is a cream color, a little bit of a pale yellow. It's beautiful. So I don't know what it is because all of my labels were flooded away. I had little plastic labels in all of my Bio 360 and they flooded away. I don't care what they are beautiful, and they are not for sale. I don't think. I don't know. We'll see. And guess what else I have? Dahlias. Check this one out. Look at that dahlia. This is a mystery dahlia. This came to me labeled surprise, a gift from a flower friend. I don't know what it is. This is one of the Anthony Armelins. This is the African daisy. Clearly not a dahlia, it's just in the same vase. And this is a Joey Morella. I have lots of Joey Morellas here. I also have a bunch more that I cut and more to cut because my cousin from Germany is in town. We had a huge family reunion. More on that later in this video, but she's in town. She doesn't come up very often, once every few years, and she hasn't seen the farm like this. She's been here before, but not like this. So she's excited to come and experience the bouquet bar. Her name is Margaret, and she was born in America, but has lived in Germany since she was under 10 years old. So she's fluent in both English and German. Yeah, so I'm gonna set the camera up and I'll introduce you guys to Margaret. She's coming with my mother. They should be pulling in any moment now. And she's gonna check out my flowers and I'm gonna show her around and it's gonna be fun. And then the bouquet bar starts in about an hour and a half and I am expecting quite the crowd. So we'll see who shows up. This is my cousin Margaret, but she's gonna pretend that I'm not introducing her because she's being shy. Oh wait, it's an umbrella. It looks good.
Big flowers like that, you were showing the blue ones, the purple ones, or... Hey, my buddy's here. Come here, come here with me. Come on.
Big old one.
I love you, buddy. I was going to try to bring something up here for you, but if I brought you a nice piece of candy or something, your mother would get mad.
Yep, less than an hour.
No, she would. No, I know you won't get mad. Anytime I bring him, I'm going to bring him a jumbo bar about this big, and he said you won't get mad.
Nope, I don't get mad.
That, the one that you said is too much for some people, but I can smell it all over your porch.
This one too, Graham. I hit it.
It smells like you sprayed the room with perfume. Is that the same kind?
It's a lily, yeah.
Oh
the
my
rose lily,
God.
though.
I don't remember lilies smelling.
Some do, some don't.
Not any I've had. Those are beautiful. That's a beautiful pink.
Look at you. I love that color scheme. Thank you.
I go, I wish I drink seltzer.
Yes, that would kind of be up there with it to give it some company way up high. Oh no, no, I have to fix that. Is it done?
Ma, what do you think?
Yeah, you can hold this.
It fits with mine.
Pretty.
Oh, skidamarinky dinky doo, skidamarinky doo. We love you, we really do. We love you, poop poopy doo.
Hello.
Millie, say hi. Say hi, Flower Friends. It's me, Millie, from Flower Hill Farm. Can you smell them? Look.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's like a
Bigger ones, bigger. Beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful, huh?
nice job, girls.
Yes.
It's the worst mistake we made that
Look, she wants you.
Margaret.
Now that's
So pretty. You like them? You do gentle.
Inspect it.
She's got the bells ringing.
Wow. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Very nice. I like the way you got the 1 gum Frida off there a little bit higher.
she came all the way from Germany just to get a bouquet of flowers.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Shirt, see? She's taking all the matching flowers.
Yes. That. Yes. And maybe even that one. Yes. That. Hey, that's so pretty. Love it.
It just needs that there.
Look here. But these are ridiculous faces. I had a wonderful bouquet bar. I'm just gonna start singing. I look really tan today. I look really tan under this hat.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I look like a 1970s flower child.
you kind of do.
I should have a hippie
like
crown
the
on.
hat,
Thank you. Okay,
Everyone just like it's talking about.
so bouquet bar's over with. Probably half the flowers sold, which is exactly what I expected because I need to make my bouquets for my deliveries tomorrow. I also need to harvest again for Wednesday. Anyway, so what I'm doing right now is I started to make my market bouquets. They're my $15 market bouquets. I made 2 of them real quick, and I think I'm gonna make maybe 8 of them and bring them up to my mercantile in the morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish making these. So I just finished making 8 bouquets to bring to the mercantile in the morning. Last week I brought 12, they only sold 9, so I said I'm gonna just grab 8 and throw them together. So I have, hold on, I'll show you the bucket. This is 4 of them, and then I have another bucket that looks just the same, so these will be ready to go in the morning. So I wanted to end this video with a look at my family reunion. So this year was the 100-year anniversary of the marriage of my great-grandparents, Marguerite and Arcangelo. Every year we have a huge family reunion, and this was the biggest one yet. We had 230 people from all over the world, from California to my cousin Margaret and her kids from Germany. So it was a really special day, and we always have so much fun. Now usually our reunions are themed. We've done outer space, Disney's, 70s, Western, you know, we have a theme, nursery rhymes one year. Oh my gosh, we have so much fun with this. The Olympics, but we had a family theme this year. We wanted it to be the 100-year anniversary, so we all got matching shirts, and it was just a beautiful thing. And in honor of our great-grandparents, or in some cases grandparents or parents, in honor of Marguerite and Arcangelo, we had a sit-down family pasta dinner, and it was super special and really amazing, and I consider myself lucky that I'm the one who gets to capture all of these memories on film. I have been doing this for many years now at the reunion. I capture it on video and make a video for our family to remember. So I'm not sure how much of this is gonna actually post because it does have some copyrighted music in it. Like, we used a couple of songs in some of our stuff, so we'll see how much of it actually goes live. But we have so much fun. Every year we have an egg toss, we have a water balloon toss, we have a balloon stomp, we have a peanut hunt. That's how the day starts. And perhaps one of the most special moments of the day is when our special guest comes, and that special guest is the Candyman. And this originated, oh my gosh, I don't even know how many years ago, more than three decades ago, my Uncle Vinny. He was the original Candyman, and he dressed up, he made the cart, he made the costume, he sang, like had the music playing. It used to be a little radio on his cart, and the Candyman would come and you can even eat the dishes. That's a true story. He threw out dishes, he threw out candy, and it was like being in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. We thought he was the real deal. When I was younger, I didn't realize that the Candyman was also my Uncle Vinny. The years went by and Uncle Vinny got older and handed the reins over to my Uncle Andre, who was an amazing Candyman. We lost him unexpectedly at a very young age in 2014. And we have Ryan, is another one of my cousins who is now the Candyman, and he is continuing the legacy and making us all proud. So my children, the next generation, will continue to be in awe of the Candyman. Per usual, pretty much everyone screams when you hear the music play. So here are some sights and some sounds of the 100-year anniversary of the Ciatis. Paco, what are you coloring?
Hi. How you doing? Did you just get here?
Yeah.
That's my mom and dad 100 years ago.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm gonna start chucking candy to children.
Yes, inside information. He's got welts all over the back of his neck.
I gotta say hi to you because I said, hi, sweetheart.
Say hi.
Hi.
You gotta step on him, Jack. Step on the other one. Get him.
On the table, garbage to go in the
That was good.
All right, who's ready to go? I think Barbara's gonna win this game. Are you ready, Ash? Wanna try? It's your turn, Ashley. How's it going? Are the big kids ready? Yep. Whoa!
Guest, we are guests, put our service to the test. Prepare and serve with Ah, those good old days when we were useful. Suddenly those good old days are gone. 10 years we've been rusting, needing so much more than dusting, needing exercise, a chance to use our skills.
Ehi compare, ci posso dare, chi si suona, un frescavetto, suona, un mandolino, ma come si suona? It's your eye, my good pizza pie, that's amore.
We're ready to start our ceremony. Today, New York State Senate, I have a New York State Senate proclamation. New York State Senate proclamation celebrating the centennial anniversary of the Sirianni-Ciatti family on August 7th, 2021.
So there you have a glimpse into what makes me the way that I am and who I am. All of those people are my family, and this is how we are. This is what we celebrate big. We don't do anything small. We have our huge reunion every year, but we also have a winter ball. We meet every month. We have a club meeting, and actually we were just on the front cover of the local paper because our family is just very unique, and most people who know us want to be a member of our family. So it's just special. It's just special. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. So thanks for sticking around. We'll see you soon.
The best thing anybody's ever going to witness. Right. And you're going to read about the only picnic that anybody ever had in the whole world that was people were fed with macaroni and sauce. You know, nobody heard of that. It's hot dogs and hamburgers.
Who's that?
And I touched it, which I thought sent it to the Kadichi.
Is that Millie? Is that Millie?
What did you do?